Micron has gone up 7.8% on Friday's market closing. Has it recovered? Can we buy right now? Welcome to Technical Analysis Workshop with Nimbus Capital. In this video series, we discuss and apply various technical analysis on everyday trading scenarios. While charting is an essential skill, it is equally important to know how to convert an analysis into a trade setup. Today, we will be looking at MU, Monster University. Just kidding, it is Micron Technology. Comparing Micron to AMD and NVIDIA, it does feel a little sad. From 2021 April to November, NVIDIA have gone up a gigantic 97%, while Micron has dived 27%. But things seems to be picking up for Micron as October price movement seems to suggest it has bottomed. As of 19 November 2021, yesterday closing, Micron has gained a significant 7.8% from its previous day. So let's dive a little deeper. We will once again be applying our 3-point pyramid analysis. At its foundation, we will be looking at the primary trend first. If you do not understand what we mean by primary trend, in short, we are referring to the long-term trend. We had discussed in detail about what are primary trend and secondary trend in the previous video. Do take a look at it if you have not. The first thing I like to do when analyzing any kind of chart is to zoom out. By zooming out, you are tuning out all the small noise movement and is focused more on the major trend and the bigger chart structure. As you can see, price of Micron is in a long-term uptrend since 2016. You can also see the cyclical nature of the chart. Although we do seem to have an overhead resistance form at 97 back in the year 2000, we tend not to look so far back when we are analyzing charts. This is because times and business have changed. Back in the year 2000, the internet was just birthed, housing crisis was still 7 years away, so it is a little too far back for us to be analyzing it. All in all, we can agree that we have a long-term uptrend. The next item on the list is the chart structure. In this portion, we look out for important chart pattern like support and resistance. Again, to take note of the cyclical pattern that we are seeing right here. You might also notice I am on a weekly time frame as this allows me to detect major support level more easily while at the same time drown out all the daily noise movement. There is an important chart structure to take note here. The current support level at 66 was a resistance back in 2018. Yes, technically price was resisted at 64.5 back then, but when we are dealing with support or resistance, it is better to provide some breathing room for the price movement. Hence, it is always better to work with an area rather than a single line. As we have discussed several times in our previous video, in an uptrend, resistance turns support are the best kind of chart structure to plan your trade setup around. Lastly, let's take a look at the candle. When we place a long position, we do not want to be buying into a falling red candle. This is because we do not know the momentum or how far it could continue to dive. If the market panics and price continue to dive lower, you can get muscle out from your position by fear and emotion. Moreover, if the price is still falling, then the support is not yet established. Prematurely assuming price will be supported is one of the common mistakes beginners traders can make, and it is always better to buy on a bullish candle. Right here, we can safely assume support have been established and we can place our stop loss around that price level. Given that this new support is a higher low and the long-term trend is up, I would expect a higher high in the future. So in terms of profit level, I will be looking at about 110 to 120. Do note that this profit level cannot be reached within a day or even a few weeks. Price might even retrace midway, so it is important that you have reasonable expectation and holding power. I do hope this session improved your technical analysis skill and also provided you with a potential company to trade. Do remember to like our videos and subscribe as we are a new growing channel. It will help us more than you think. Have a nice weekend, everyone, and thank you for tuning in.